we can do about this one? So it's a hobby stream. Oh, as you can see, I just need to check what you can see here. Hope you don't see all the tape that's in your way. I hope not. The light's bothering you. We'll see. We'll take it as it comes. Yeah, hobby stream. Yeah, this is just an empty. What's it called? Like a cat. No, what's it called? You need just in case I need it for another time. You know these empty things. Oh, this is me starting a chair, by the way. But I didn't finish it. So, but I'm going to at some point. But I've been painting. Well, not painting. Well, spray painting something I made that I'm halfway in. And then it needs to dry. And I was thinking, well, what am I doing while it dries? Well, this is what I'm doing. Hi, Andy, how are you doing? I think I have something on my screen, actually. There you go. Now you can see now I can see your name clearly. How you doing? It's a hobby stream here today. We're miniaturing a little bit together. So I'm going to put away things I don't use here. Like I said, I was in the middle of another project. Just need that to this is fine. Oh, good. That just needs to dry. So that's what we're doing. Let's sort this. People are walking outside. Well, no wonder. Rocco, hi, how are you doing? There's lots of children running outside. Don't know. Oh, and because I'm making this thing for this, since I make miniatures, this shape that I made, I finished yesterday, and I'm making this thing so it can spin around, so it can be on top and just spin around with this mechanism that goes around and around. And so the bottom of it I made from cups. Well, you know, this not cups, this cardboard cups things, and I together with something else, and I spray painted it black. So we'll see when it dries. Hi Ron, nice to see you. How you doing? I'm a Smurf. I'm a miniature. Yeah, great. You can't get on this boat, Ron. That's a shame, because it's a nice one. It's a pirate ship even. The adventures you're losing out on, Ron. How's your day going? Good. Like I said, I'm waiting for the others to dry. And while I wait, we're going to make some boxes. That's what we're doing. And clearing up here my workspace. That's kind of also something to do. Yeah, so these are just cardboard boxes, cardboard cups, and that's what I made the bottom of it. Well, I glue them together though. But yeah, so they will be in black and on top of each other. I can't show now because if I touch it, I have to paint it again. A sheep. Yes, a sheep. How's the sound run? I like that YouTube changed it again, so member names are green. I really like that. So much nicer. Omar, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you, Omar. It's B. Hi. Anton, hi, how are you doing? It's B? What B? Oh, my chat translates automatically. Did it translate something wrong now? Hello, everyone. Hey, yeah. Oh, shucks. What's you up to today, Omar? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I had the late stream. Oh my goodness, time flies. Well, it was the day before yesterday. I'm not with for sure. Thank you, then you. Oh well, thank you. Today you're early. Yeah, because we're not having, this was an impulse stream. Oh. I was not planning to stream today until 5 minutes ago. Just a random thought hit my mind. And here we are, Omar. I don't have a set time other than Tuesdays and Thursdays. Other than that, I'm going on randomly. So means it can happen any time of day. Roman, hello Roman, how are you doing? Well, thank you so much. Yeah. I'm just thinking maybe I need my, what's it called? No, what's it called again? What did you call it, Ron? Internship? What was it called? So, yeah, so I already cooked. So there will be no cooking. I was so tired earlier. I was actually thinking of having a cooking stream. But then I was just so tired, so I didn't. Yeah. Oh, I have my scissors on. What is the schedule today? The schedule, Omar? The schedule is miniaturing with you. Healthy and happy. Thank you, Roman. Same to you. Same to you. Daniel, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Attack, hi. Were you tired today, Daniel? At work? It was a late stream, as always. As always. Oh. But we're here for it. And today, oh, it's Friday. Who's taking their weekend already? And who isn't working in the weekend? Some people work in the weekend. And hi, how are you doing? Thousands of goats, sheep, camels. Just lots of land and a big house in Afghanistan. Are you interested in having the honor of becoming my 7th wife? Good one. Imagine if I said yes. Yes, it's nice to see you. Papa, Sergey, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, we can't call him Ron if you're awkward calling him Papa, because I felt a little bit awkward, because I call my dad Papa, so kind of weird. So, yeah, he said we could call him Ron. I'm just saying. Depends on what happened on the happened to the first 6. Jeff, how are you doing? That's a good point, Ron. Yeah, I didn't think of it even. Why the first? Or because if you're Muslim, you're allowed to have 5 wives, right? So at least 2 of them suffered some sort of consequence. Call him Smurf. Yeah. No problem, I'm Ron. There you go. Daniel just insists on calling you everything else. I don't know why, but good time. Thank you, Roman. Same to you. Same to you. I don't know why. Now we're just teasing Daniel. Teasing Daniel. What are you making? I'm going to make some boxes. Similar to these ones. These ones. Oh, hi. Nice to see you. How are you doing? You missed me. Learn to answer to anything. Yeah, you might as well, Daniel. I mean, like Tony, for example. Anthony says all the time, call him Tony. I think 3 people do. You like music? Yes, I do. Not dancing. I don't like dancing. How about yourself? And but my mom, she's coming on Sunday. She for sure likes music. She's going to sing and stream. Sing and not dance. Yeah. We'll see if we can get to make some boxes. These are from the previous project that I'm working on, that we're waiting for the paint to dry, and we're not going to watch it, so that's why I stream. Well, you can though. People stream the weirdest thing. They will just put their camera somewhere and leave it, kind of thing. That's fascinating to me. But we're not watching paint dry, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Let's see what you're saying. You're working late tonight. Late tonight. Here, you mean? DJ, dance music. Oh, nice, interesting. So you have a full weekend. It's going to be awesome. You don't like to dance, bosses. I do not. I don't think I have any rhythm. And the funny thing is, my dad doesn't dance. My sister doesn't. Nor does my brother. It explains it, right? I don't think we're capable in generations. Mythology, hi, nice to see you. Good luck, thank you. Disco polo music. Okay. Well, good. You have a professional relationship to music. Well, that's good too, I guess, because then you get to work with the things you like, right? Not everyone's so lucky. Starting to get it cleaned up. That's why. Hi. How are you doing? Same to you. Hope you're good today. There's this a one younger brother called. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. You live close? I don't live close to my siblings. How about you? Usually people do. I don't live close to any of my family. Lost voices. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Glad you're well. Yeah, but we're doing a little bit of different stream today. And like I said, I'm terrible at multitasking, so I'm just cleaning away and then I'm putting it in the same place. I'm clearing things away. So really, I should just push it and I'll do it, clean it up later, because there are so many weird things here. It needs to be separated. Anyone, Dolly or shine? Exactly. That's the way. It's funny because the surface that the phone sits on is this box, and it says, "Don't let anyone ever dolly or sparkle." And here you go with the life philosophy. Love it. Oh yeah, I read that. I'm terrible at multitasking. Terrible. Oh, and the room I'm sitting in, my hobby room again, is really a closet, but it works out. It kind of works out. Does though. Does. It has a desk. It has all the miniature things on the shelf behind me. What more could I ask for? Well, a big saw, of course. Daniel says, Brother Pete is 6'3" with our parents. Looks like bodyguards. Wow. What does your parents say? That's so weird. So both is taller than the parents? Wow. It's amazing. The last lost boy says, oh my god. Which I mean, it too, it's about smiles and curse. Nobody can take that away from you. Be safe, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me. Of course, you're always welcome here to chat. That's what we're good at. That's what we're good at here. Chatting and anything creative. Anything that creates a good community. That's what I'm all about. Especially since that's the reason I started streaming too. Daniel says, by the way, Christine, I don't think Tony likes me much. Just person I get. No, you're good, Daniel. That's just the way he's with people in the beginning. Just push through it, please. Because now we're good. Now you're good. HB Nation Stream 7, I know him. He can be a bit like that in the beginning. Seriously. It's not just you. I'm just telling you, okay, Danielle? If it's uncomfortable, you just speak up. Okay, now you did, so I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not you specifically, so please don't think that. Jim! Hi, Jim. Nice to see you. How you doing? Happy Friday to you too, Jim. But it's a good thing you shared it, Danielle. That's very good. Good for me to know how you feel. But yeah, that's just doing well. Good. Some people are a little bit like that in the beginning, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be. But if you notice it, the regulars that's been there hundreds of streams, best friends. If you notice it. So if you have the patience, Daniel, that would be great. And this how's the Firebird doing, Jim? It says, yeah, I'm gonna quieter when it comes. You shouldn't, Daniel. You shouldn't. If it's like that, I'll say something. I'll speak up. And I did the last times. So no, it shouldn't be that way, Daniel. You should be 100% you no matter what, okay? If you don't feel comfortable, you tell or say something. Just say whatever. I'll understand and I'll deal with it. You shouldn't deal with it. Shouldn't be your problem, okay? Okay, it's cool. Yeah, Martin stole it? What are you talking about? Palmer? About the stolen what? I am so lost. What's Jim and Ron talking about, Daniel? Do you understand? Let me call Dennis. Is this some TV thing or something? So then you know, Daniel, I appreciate you telling me, but please, okay? Please, don't never be quiet. We all love how you are. So that would rob us of a lot of nice humor and comments. Yeah, who's Dennis? Who is Dennis? Jim, what is this? Ron, what is this? They're having their own conversation, I think, Danielle. But that's okay. So, hello. It's early, isn't it, Za? How you doing? You're tired. You're tired today. Oh, what are you doing? Hobby stream. Cheers. Oh yeah, cheers. Where's my cheers? Here's my cheers. Cheers. Ron says, Christine Jim drove a Firebird in his TV show. I thought it must have been something. Either that or you knew each other from before. One or the other. Thank you for clearing that up. It's a big team. Oh, okay. So you have a common interest. Great. I love it. But yeah, that's exactly how I wanted my streams to be. People connecting and chatting together. Thank you. Same to you. You're having a good weekend. And if you don't have anything planned, chat, because I always say that, I hope you have something fun going on. And I'm thinking, well, something fun going on might also be just being home, enjoying what's home. You know what I mean? I lost something. Edik, hi, I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? Sister, is it true? I already said did not. It's Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, we're making boxes now. I just didn't get started. We'll start this moment. I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my goodness. Were you tired of quizzes? Says, can't believe it's August tomorrow. Oh no. Oh, but you had so much summer though, Daniel. I mean, you really had summer over there. And so warm, right? So maybe you'll enjoy it. Hi, how are you doing? Emetic says, are you doing still living in Norway? No, I haven't lived in Norway since, I think, 2008. Yeah. Well, it says boxes, like ornamental boxes for gifting purpose. No, oh no. Smaller ones. These ones. But I didn't paint them though. Miniatures. Let's see what you're saying. Daniel says, yeah, we had heat wave after heat wave. Yeah, you did, didn't you? We didn't have that here, so I mean, you at least feel like it's summer. This year's like really flying by. I agree with you. I agree with you. I've been eating so much of the summer, and that annoys me. Neymar, hi, how are you doing? Yeah. Oh yeah, boxes. Multitasking. That's the way it is. Did you fall back? Great wooden crates. Very. Oh, crates is it called? Oh, sure is. Yeah, crates. We're painting them too. Well, I make them of this because I make miniatures and such. What's the last miniature I made now? Well, it was this boat. And what else did I make? I made the boxes that spins. You've seen the wooden things I made, right? The boxes, the wooden boxes. But I'll soon be making more of those. I saw someone that made this game. Well, not made the game, but it was this board game, and they had made little squares with rooms, and they had put it under the board game. That was so nice. I think I'll do that because I have one board game. I think I'll do it. It looks so cool. Teach us some kit making skits. Kit. Oh, these kits, they're so boring. I mean, not boring. Well, this cheap kit. It's just yeah. Yeah. I don't like making kits because I like just figuring things out myself and being creative. And I don't think when you make from a kit that you are very creative. It was just, I had it forever. But I'll show what I have that's not a kit. I can't teach you. Hey, no one teach me anything about these things. I just figured it out myself. I think maybe I'll show which one. Where do I have them? I'll find one so you can see if you haven't seen it. I have to climb up. Well, I didn't have to. I could have shown you something else, but I've shown things so many times in stream. So I make boxes like this, and I make all the furniture inside. So it will be also boxes that's like this one. It will sit on the floor. Here's the box. They're bigger boxes, of course. I make the chair, make the small chairs. I make the table. I carve the legs. All of that. So everything in one, it's 100% handmade and not from a kit. But this time, I just made a kit. Kiva, hi, how are you doing? I live in Sweden. Zah says, yeah, I don't like those ready-made kits as well. There's no creativity involved. Just follow instructions and use glue gun. Yeah, and that's a no when you make a miniature. You should never use except if you want things. I make the mechanisms. I use it, but other than that, you don't use one. You don't use one. You use glue that doesn't show. But for making things really stick, like on a tray, or because the mechanism, they really has to stick. The mechanism that makes it go around. I'm not speaking so you understand me now. I'll show when it's acceptable to use a glue gun. Cool, well made. Thank you. Truly are amazing. Thank you, Ron. Thanks so much. Omar says it's very creative and precision work. Patience is a strong quality of yours. I'm not that patient. I'm just determined. I mean, if these ones. Right, the made. The mechanism inside, that's when you use a glue gun, because you have to stick the mechanism together so it doesn't glitch, because you can't just use normal glue to fasten these ones, right? Because they will loosen. But on top here, you cannot use a glue gun. It will be threads. It will look terrible. It will look terrible. So yeah. I really like these trays that I made lately. The old-fashioned ones that has pattern in them. I haven't seen it. They have pattern. I think I'll make more of those. But not now. It's your biggest project that you ever made? Oh, it's a big one. Took me about 1,700 hours, 11 months. So nice, thank you. So, have you seen the series Lucifer? The series Lucifer on Netflix. Have you seen it? It's leading up to what I'm about to tell you. Very small. Because it might be nice to make a big house out of them with all kinds of room spaces and angles. I don't know. It might. Baby, hi, how are you doing? Long time. How you been? Oh, it's Davy. What, a year or something? Or more? Okay, hi. How are you doing? Yes, I've seen Lucifer. Okay, great. So, I'll tell you about my biggest project. You sure have seen some clips? Intense looking, yes. So, the Lucifer series, I made an exact replica of the film set. I mean, yeah, 1,700 hours. I sewed the sofas. I had to sew. And I made so many stairs. That was really hard. And it had DJ DJ booth. And a one bar and one dance bar where the women were dancing on with lights in and everything, and two parts of that, and then on the middle it had a piano. That's the only thing I didn't make. And so it was so much job. I can't even describe it. And I didn't have measurements, and so I had to watch the series, look and take about measurements, and then count from that to something else and how long that is from this. But they would all the time film in different angles, so it would be difficult to see the size. It was a struggle, but I got there in the end. So that's my biggest project. Where is it? It's in Greece. At my family's home. Can we see it? You sold it. I didn't sell it. You can see it on my other YouTube channel. Go there. It's called, my other channel is called Christine Redzis Miniature Magic. So Christine, the way I write my first name, and my last name, take notes, VOYADZIS. Miniature Magic. Daniel, another Daniel. Hi. How are you doing? Yeah, I'll call you Dan then. Thank you. Francis, please remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you. Dan says, that's great. David says, rewarding. No, I bet. Yeah, it is. Name. Christine, where's this? Miniature Magic on YouTube. Yes, I subscribed to the channel today. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Can you type it out in chat so they see how it's typed, please? Emma says, what are you doing today? Making boxes. David says, do you have a link for it? Do I have a pen? No, I don't have a link for it. I can't type in my own chat. Oh, Ron says, did you think Lucy was hot? No, I did not. I really did not. Then it says, it's done. One. Yes. Be hi, how are you doing? To see what you're up to. Have a girl? I do. Do you have a girl? I have found it. Good, Omar. Thank goodness you found it. Okay, good. Can you do me a favor, Omar, and type it out in chat so other people can see it? And if you want to subscribe, if you don't, you don't. That's okay too. But yeah, that's where I put the miniature I make. And if you want to see the one I made from Lucifer, that's where it's at. That's where it is. And also the nice thing though, when I did it, it was kind of crazy because so Tom Ellis, the main character, the one that plays Lucifer, he shared it on his Instagram story. It was crazy. And then one of the writers commented, okay, just with a mind blown emoji, that's it, but still. And then the one that plays the one angel, he shared it on his Twitter. That's kind of crazy. So that's my biggest accomplishment, I would say. Yeah. I found it. No, I'm single, Ron says. Sub to other channel. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Mar says, to pay me to get the link. I can't post the link anyway. Well, thank you. Want me to been single about a year. But it's good sides and downsides. The link for a miniature. It's not showing up any links that anyone posts in my chat. Thank you for doing so, Omar, but can you just spell it? That would be helpful. Bittersweet. It's good to be single too. I was single for 5 years. 5 years. I went on one date. 5 years. And it was okay. It was good. Zah says, this magic. This discourse in between. And no, it's just between space. So it's Christine between space, and then my last name, and then between space, and then miniature magic with one line. Thank you so much for doing that, Zah. You have made also train miniature and Barbie house. That's nice. Yeah. And I made one that Jessica is, I think I've shown you before, the Poirot one. Do you want to see it again? The train. It's another train. 5 years. I must have been blind. No, I was rejecting everyone. I didn't want to be in a relationship. That was it. That was the reason. I didn't want to waste my time. That says, oh, let me try it again. Davey got it. Thank you so much, Davey. I'll show you the train too for those that hasn't seen it. Well, I made 2 trains though. It might be the other one that you're talking about being a train. I like this one. This is the one. So it's mirror opposite in mine. So, and where's the button? There it is. And put lights in it. And it's an old radio. See? I transformed an old radio to it's difficult to show you because it's so little space in here. So I embroidered the seats on this one, and the food, it's clay that I made, and of course the chairs and everything I made. So, and the lamps, they're made from metal and earrings. I had to use my imagination because it's very, very small. There you go. That's some of it. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, thank you, David. That's very nice. That's very nice of you all. You're so positive. It's very nice. It's very fun to show you things then when you're this positive. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Got it subbed. Thank you, Za. I'm not posting a lot there. I'm not active. So if you comment, I might answer you after 4 months. But because they take time to make, right? But yeah, no, I check it maybe once every second week or so. And I'll post something. I'll post the box in a few days. How long you've been doing this? I started in the year 2000. Yeah. No, not 2000. 2020. Oh my goodness. 2020, that's when I started. Daniel says, see, nice atmosphere in here right now. Very, Daniel. Did you jinx it now? I'm just joking. I started it. Daniel says, should make something like this. Just do mystery house. What is that, Omar? Yeah, give me ideas. If it's anything, give me ideas. Got Spotify. Yeah, I'm a woman though, but oh, you're talking to someone else. I'm so sorry I interrupted. Can you open some songs? I don't know who you're talking to. It must be Ron again. David says, did you do woodwork and crafts before? Not woodwork at all. I did a lot of embroidery. But then I did so much embroidery that I didn't have space for it anymore. And I had to come up with something else. So, yeah. Omar says the house is fewer than 160 rooms, including 40 bedrooms, 47 fireplaces, and 10,000 windows. That sounds incredible. Omar, sounds like a lifelong project. Like Sirtaki. I don't know who you're talking to, because like you see, I'm no bro, but that'll be weird. Then again, you should never assume, so never mind. I decided not to do that one. I'll do this one instead. But it's fun to have something creative. I can't not be creative. I don't know how I would be capable if I couldn't be creative. How about all of you? Do you do anything creative? Anything you like, hobbies or? Who says? Oh, you're talented. I'm finding YouTube channel. It makes work art. It's refreshing. Well, thank you so much, Davey. I appreciate you. So since I used to sketch, gold time European work. Translating them to BW sketches. Quit after I lost my drawing book with all my 20 plus years of work. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what this is. I understood the sketching. The other things I'm not sure, Za. Maybe the others know what you mean, but I'm so sorry you lost it. Maybe you should try again. You'll find new joy in it. Says just going to make a cup of tea and still listen in the background. Clean my house. That's about as creative as I get. Hi Johnny, how are you doing? Well, that's a good thing though. That's a good thing. Oh, this is bothering me. Well, it has to hang now. Says, can I get 5 points? A sympathy. Sure, Za gets 5 points and wins. Noah, hi, how are you doing? Or Steve. Feliz Navidad. What does Feliz Navidad mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Does anyone else understand? Is this Greek, not Spanish? Oh, it's Spanish? Oh, I wouldn't know. That's funny. Well, I'm Greek Norwegian and I live in Sweden. Yeah, Spanish is not one of the languages I know. Omar says, this is a real house built by a woman who was possessed and consequently had room after room built. And it has become a large maze. There's also a film about it, which is a mystery of, oh my goodness, I would need to see that. I need to see that. I'm taking a screenshot. But I'm not making it, Omar, but thank you so much. I'll watch the movie if I find it. You speak Spanish? I don't. Think it means Merry Happy Christmas. Oh, it does? No, Steve, I do not speak Spanish. No. I think it's kind of artwork where they chip on metal sheet of art, mostly European. It can also be used for stamp or paper copies. Interesting. That sounds really rare because I've never heard of that before. I definitely think you should continue, Za. Maybe you can open an Instagram and show your art or YouTube or something. Yuko, hi, how are you doing? Bonjour from France. Well, that I at least understood. Yuko, hi, how are you doing? I changed. We all change. Chelsea, the guy walks into a bar, says, can I get a drink? On the house. And then the bartender guides him to the roof. Pours him, what? I just read everything loud. Do you know me? Yogesh! Yes, I know you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's forever ago. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's one of my first streams. That's the only reason I remember you. The joke was terrible. Yeah, I just read it. I thought it would be good. I thought it would be good. That's fun. It's funny that I thought it would be good and I read it out loud. That's the most funny part about that. Yeah, I was in Hollywood that time, Yogesh. No, I have a terrible memory. But until that stream that you entered, I was just streaming for my friends. It was one of my earlier streams, and that's the reason I started streaming, was just because I started streaming with my friends, or to my friends, because they wanted to be in a chat, and I provided them one. And suddenly others joined. What are you doing? I'm making miniatures. That's what I'm doing. How about yourself? What are you up to? Giselle, hi, how are you doing? I don't never know if I pronounce that correctly. Your guest says, what? We're making boxes. These ones. Very simple work. Very simple. Because I'm bad at multitasking, and that goes on autopilot. I would say. It goes on autopilot. Almost. Even that I'm bad at multitasking. I want some tea. Who's drinking tea? Well, Daniel is, because he just went and got himself a cup of tea. And I'm going to get tea also. I have the teapot standing over here. Might as well get it. Might as well get it. Cheers, everyone. What are you doing? What are you doing? I answered you. Oh, yeah, this. No, I remember that was the problem we had earlier, too. Now I remember. And I was so surprised that people didn't listen to me. And after a while on YouTube, I wasn't. Daniel says, I know, man. Go on about you're beautiful, and you are, but I think it's your voice. It's the real attraction. Well, thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. Cheers. Za. Cheers. Thank you. And Jeff, I love you, Queen. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate you. Have some tea. We'll have tea together. Or whatever you're drinking. I appreciate that, Daniel. But it's a different thing getting compliments from regulars. Because you know my personality, right? So what I'm just sick and tired of is people putting weight on how important looks are, because it shouldn't be. So if you think I'm annoyed by compliments, I'm really not. It's just the way that it's done, basically, right? Is that hi? How are you doing? Hey there. It's looking wind wine. What? Sep. I don't know what you're saying, Giuseppe, but you've been here before, so that's okay. You just continue talking. When I don't understand people, I usually tell them to speak in emojis, but it's okay. Some people come back and be in regulars for a long time. I'm just saying. I'm not saying Giuseppe. I'm just saying people that are from different countries, and it's so surprising to me because they just keep writing their own language. But Jessica knows them. She knows who she's letting and not, and they just keep. But we know that they don't write anything bad since they've been regulars forever. Where are you? I'm in Sweden. That's where I'm at. Yeah, well, I'm going to go back to Hollywood eventually, but not now. I'll wait for about 3 years or so. Living with your family? No, I'm not. Daniel says, I know what you mean. Oh, if all people ever said you're beautiful gets boring and annoying. well, and you see what's going on here, Daniel, because I talk and they don't listen. They're just busy giving me a compliment and asking me about things, and when I answer, they don't even listen. So that's what annoys me. So it's nothing wrong telling people that they look good or whatever, but it's more to people and not to beauty. And I know that it sounds weird that I don't care about people's looks, even if it's a boyfriend or friend or whatever. I know it sounds weird, but the world's a superficial place. Get your point. They have authority to get me a job in Sweden. Do I look like it? I'm just, that's not to be rude. I'm just based on the situation here. That's a no. Yeah, that's a no. But you can apply. You can apply yourself. Do you have any special skills? Because if you have special skills, you can get a work visa actually. And it's not that difficult to do it if you have a specific sort of job. He says, yeah, people go over the top on YouTube sometimes, paying compliments. is one thing, but some weirdos take it too far. Yeah, David gets it. Exactly. Shuko says, so where do you live? In Sweden. Yogesh says, it's too hard. It's too hard. Well, make it your job to do it. Because then you'll spend equal amount of time applying for a job as you would do on a job. And that way you get it. Or take a specific education. You can do plenty of educations online, for example. That's a possibility. I recommend, if you want a job in Sweden, healthcare really lacks people. So if you have if you're a nurse, or you can take an education in healthcare, you work with older people or whatever it is, you will for sure get a job. It will be easy to get the work visa, but also you have to earn, I think it's 30,000 a month in Swedish kronor to stay, and I think that's about 3,000 euros or $3,000. Robert, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I am. I think this hard isn't worth doing. Kind of like that, Davey. It's too hard job. It's not. So again, he said. Daniel says, I'm getting calmer job in a few years' time. You are. 53, can't run around loading up Polaris forever. That's a good point. Anything specific you're thinking? Guess says, I'm 33. It's not possible. Learn new skill. Yeah, with that attitude, it's not. Of course it's possible. Of course it's possible. You just have to do it. You have to do it. You can't give up before you tried. Hans, hi. Hi. How are you doing? I just subscribed. Thank you so much. We have trivia and game nights Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today we're just doing hobby. Yes, I don't know. I just go out of country. Well, you have to have some sort of plan, because no one's just going to choose. So let's say we had 10 people applying for a job. 9 of them knew Swedish, and then it was you. Who would they hire? Right, just based on that. So if you have some sort of skill, then that's going to help you for sure. I'm unmarried. I'm much good in learning. You're never too late to learn a new skill. Exactly. Dave says, yeah, of course you can learn new skills at 33. Yeah, there you go. Takes children 5 years to learn education, so of course you can. There you go. Absolutely. Yeah, never too late to learn a new skill. Exactly. So, but are you thinking about something specific? You don't have to answer, Daniel. Something specific, or are you taking an education? Just curious. Because, yeah, why not, right? See, Daniel here is 53 and thinking about changing job, and that too, it's not easy, right? But the point is not giving up until you tried, at least. So that's important. Then he says, it's how you promote yourself and self-belief. Be confident in your abilities and it will come to you. Yeah, and do a lot to get there too, though, David. Don't forget. But yeah, true. Omar says, if you are motivated, disciplined, and have perseverance, you will succeed in learning something. Exactly what Omar said. Exactly. Agar says, yeah, but I want to learn in a new country. I want some support from you. Yeah, that's that way it's not happening. Yeah, that way it's not happening, because no one's going to hand you things for free. They're just not. And I'm not talking about money. I'm just talking about people just giving things to you because you have a name and that's your gash. That type of thing. And I don't mean to be rude. I'm just, even if it was Daniel, I would say exactly the same to Daniel. Nothing can be handed to you, even though your name is Yogesh, even though your name is Daniel. But Daniel, you get the point. I'm just making you an example now, not to sound totally rude. Yeah, ciao, Giuseppe. Ciao. Ciao to you too. So, yeah. No, because that's not going to happen. And even if someone has a super good personality, things like that rarely happen. Here, people move and they'll be out of work for 2 years because they can't get a job because they need to learn Swedish first. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. One thing has to happen before the others. The other can't always be the easiest way. It's tough and stressful, but got to put yourself out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Daniel. Don't disappoint you. Very sincere. I'm sure you're sincere. I'm sure everyone here in chat is sincere. Yeah, I'm sure everyone here is sincere. But that doesn't help, right? That won't help someone hiring you if you're sincere. The Volvo factory down the road doesn't hire people because they're sincere. They hire them because they understand what they're supposed to do and can read a Swedish manual. Just to explain it to you, that sounds harsh, but it's a fact. I hope just chat understand me. Am I making sense? So this is the type of thing that annoys me when people don't listen to me. This is what annoys me. You're sincere, but you don't know how to listen. If your boss would give you instructions, would you listen to them? That's a concern you now give me. Yes? Well, did you hear a single word of what I said? I will ask you to repeat what you understood. What did you understand from what I said? That's a better question. So what sort of job are you looking for, Yogesh? Out of curiosity, not because I have the power to give you one, just out of curiosity. Understand? Yes, but what did you understand? Repeat to me. Repeat to me exactly what you understood from what I said. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Computer job. Yogesh, tell me, what did you understand from what I told you? What was it that you understood? You finished. Skip, I am reading. No, I'm not. Yes, Omar, there you go. Omar understands me. Omar uses his ears. And then he thinks. And then Omar types. That's how Omar operates. I can have some sort of idea how Omar is. And I also have an idea that Omar would be capable of listening to a boss and then understand reading social cues and well, yeah. Sorry. Let's see. No will help you on this name. On his name? No will help you on his name. That's what you understood. Daniel says, Steve, don't let him wind you up. Don't think he's doing it on purpose. He's just not confident. Yeah, he's not doing it on purpose. He just doesn't listen. In a stranger country. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Zah says, what did I walk into? A sky for Jolly and Zah, some people here might think it is one. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make a point to Yogesh. Because Yogesh begs me to get him a job here. I'm telling Yogesh, maybe you should have some sort of skill. You could take some sort of education. Because then you actually have a chance. I'm saying, and he's just, yeah, please help me. And I'm just, well, no one's giving you things. Do you understand? What did I understand? Exactly. My point exactly. My point exactly. So there are, I'm sure there have been 3 people out of work that's walked past my window during this stream. I'll just explain it so you understand it. I'm sure at least 3 people that doesn't have a job has walked past the window, right? In this stream. And if they apply for a job in Sweden the same day as you apply on the same job, none of you have skills. Let's say it's like that. None of you have skills. You're all equal skill-less. Who would get the job? Give a bet. Who would get the job? Yeah, I know, Daniel. Zah says, I can translate to from Hindi 1 point for each sentence. 1 each. Sure, Zah. But you're looking gorgeous. There you go. There you go, Yogesh. Yeah. I don't even know anymore. Can you repeat? Are you serious? You just said earlier that you understood and listened to every word. Someone who knows someone who shows interest in the job. Yeah, and not only that, Daniel, but that speaks the language. That speaks Swedish. Right. And here you have Swedish school. It's free. It's free. You go until you're ready. For the first 3 years, it's free. If you can't do it within 3 years, you pay yourself. Too bad. You should be capable within 3 years, for sure. You can go there. You will learn Swedish. But the odds of you applying to a job at the same time with someone Swedish and you don't know Swedish and you get the job, well, the odds are very, very small. Yogesh, what's Daniel, that's what I mean. You see what I mean now, right? Anyway, everyone, who's good at listening? Omar's super good at listening. Zah can even translate. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Yeah, but I recommend you to just learn a new skill. And you got the job as my secretary. Well, thank goodness, Daniel. Yes, don't take me wrong. Zah says, I mean, I can try and help out and help, but a feeling that I might get caught up in a crossfire. So nope. That's understandable. I'm listening to you. Yeah, when it's convenient. I'm not entertaining this anymore. Anyway, what skill I can learn in your information? Is it Day? Hi, you will get daily salary and be the factory, so don't waste your time. What is that? Yeah, it is a little bit wasting the time here getting a job, because this isn't a job interview. I can't hire you. I can't hire you. I'll hire you and pay you in sticks. Tony, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Tell you what? No, I'm just not. Tony, how's preparations for dinner going? Azal says, Speedy is like a hand-rolled cigarette, similar to cigar but very small. It's a cottage industry. Oh, thank you for clearing that up. What you making? A box says. Baby says, I think someone is taking the piece. What? The yogurt says, huh? Do you pay in sticks? Sticks demands trees. Do you have a forest outside my window? No plan for dinner. Maybe get what that? I don't know what that is. Is that potatoes? Sounds like something Sepp will know. What's in chat? Oh, it's the party outside for sure. People are going out. It's Friday. Is anyone else here going out? Talking sensible here. I beg to differ. It's a fancy French ham and cheese sandwich. Oh, a fancy one. That's how it is. Of course. To be here. You're able to be here. This is where you are. This is where everyone is. We're all equal here. No one's getting a job. We're all having a conversation. And for some reason, you became the main character. Kind of annoys me now that I think about it. Let's change the subject, everyone. Let's change the subject. And thank you for liking stream, everyone. I appreciate you all. And let's give a cheers. Let's give a cheers. I give a cheers in tea. If you're wondering. Anyone else has something good to drink today? Scott's working today for 12 hours. He started at 12 and he's going to work until midnight. And probably even a little later. What type of tea are you drinking? Turkish tea. I'm drinking daily. What's your daily routine? Get ready. Miniaturing. Make dinner. Miniature more. Yeah, and cheddar with. Oh wait, I'll just glue this and I'll read it. Before the glue dries. Gary, how are you doing? Ham, yeah, and cheddar with bechamel and more cheese on top of the sandwich. Well, until golden brown and topped with sunny side egg. Ooh, that sounds incredible. I support that choice. Thus, I think it's more of a language barrier than wrong intention issue. Oh, who am I to judge? Take a break. Back in a few. You'll take a break? You'll take a break? No! Yeah, take a break if you want. We changed the subject now, by the way. So you know, we have other subjects. How's the weather? There you go. The weather's sunny. Yeah. I went out and changed the screen. Not screen. I changed the cover, the screen cover. No, yeah, today. And it was nice. It was nice weather. But I didn't stay out long though. And then I went to my favorite clothing store, and unfortunately, they had this clothing thing that I waited for a month or so. Cardigan. And guess what? Guess what? I got it. Yeah, I did buy it. So unfortunate. I'm kind of unfortunate. The screen cover. In carton. No, I don't. I mean screen cover. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I lost it. Yeah, I'm just focusing on the miniature. A good day, Gary says. Thank you. You too, Gary. What screen? From my phone. My phone. Someone lost it on the floor in the supermarket, and it wasn't me. And so when they took off the screen, the protection thing, they found that the screen itself had broken. Yeah. So that wasn't great news. And someone there said that, yeah, I think it cost a lot to put a new screen. I mean, a lot. So that was annoying. Yeah, Scott lost it on the floor in the supermarket and it broke. Anyway, so it's just I wrote me when I was out. It's just, what are you doing? And I was just changing a screen protection on my phone, and I told him it was broken all the way. I felt so bad. I was just, well, it's fine. It's all good. I like cheese. Anyway, I'll get a new phone next year. When a new comes out, the Samsung that comes out next year. She's crafting miniatures. I am. That's correct, Tony. I craft the box. Crafted a box. That's a bit crooked, but I'll fix it. There we go. Davey like turtles. I like turtles. Hi, Casey. Nice to see you. How you doing? Oh my goodness. I touched something I shouldn't. Get the newest phone every year. Oh no, I keep my phones, I don't know, 4 years or something. This one I've had 3 years, so yeah. It's about time next year. Another Daniel. Hi. To make fruit for the box. I do, don't I? You sell things? No, I don't sell. I give away. Why is that? What? Yeah, why is that? Yeah, why is that? Kawabunga? Hunter, hi, Hunter. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Let's drink some water too. That's our first one. And I made all this the other time, and I'm going to paint them. We'll be painting them together. Why not? Made all these ones. These ones. They're very practical because which one did I just? Oh yeah, they're very practical when I make a miniature because if I have, for example, plants or something I want in the miniature, I can just use that box for plants or as some decor in a corner with a pillow in, for example, just to style the place. And it actually gives a really good effect in miniatures doing so. So it's always a good thing having boxes. Either way. We're going to paint them in green and in blue, but we are not mixing them though. We're either blue or green, not the mix. That would not look good. And you give away. I give if someone wants it. I give away because they protect my city, Daniel. They protect your city. You should have guessed. Yeah, you can stack them in a miniature truck and label it produce. Oh, clever. Thing like turtle power. That's clever. I don't know how to build cars, but I so want to do it. But I think if I do it, it must be a kit or something. And I don't like making the kits. I really don't like making the kits. But I think that if... Oh no, it falls down if I take that one. If I make a car, however, I can't do it just because I will not know what I'm doing. So at least the first time I will have to try with a kit. This could go on and on. Yeah, let's see how much everyone knows about turtles. Talk amongst yourselves about turtles or how to write a job resume or whatever you wish. I'll be back soon. What a class set. Talk amongst yourselves. I am back. How you doing? There's no cult. There's no cult. How to write a job resume for looking after turtles. Qualifications. I make pizza. There's no cult. It's just me being stupid. It's fun. That's so random. I love it. As random as the channel, Davey. Get more tea. People are dressed up outside. What are we doing on a Friday? We're here sipping tea together. Much better. That's me random. Yeah, good. Good. That's the way to be. Boring being usual. But if everyone was random, that would be usual though. if you think about it that way. I'm trying to find a sheet of paper. That's why I'm looking here and there, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. Because if I pull out the one I usually use, I think the camera is going to fall. I'll try to tear it off. There you go. Kind of piece it. Turkish. You judge too much. I judge? Heard Putin? Putin. What? Judge? I really doubt it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we'll be painting these ones. This is how it looks when it's blue. Not you, chat filter. Oh, did it translate automatically, Tony? Did it translate? What? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about now, Tony. I have no clue what you're saying. I'm confused. Let's find a brush. A paintbrush, that is. Yeah, paint. Everything looks dirty that I have. Home clothes and everything, because I paint and it's just basically paint everywhere. Check your chat filter. I wasn't talking about you being judged. Okay, fine. I don't have an automatic translation or anything. I don't know. I put the settings again, so might help. Might help. I was just nah. That sounded very unlike you. Yeah, because Tony usually thinks I'm way too tolerant. So that would be the opposite. That's funny. I should have known though, if I had thought a bit. I sanded this down, so I just have to just a little bit freshen up the paint. Hi, Rich, how are you doing? You see what I'm doing, by the way? When chat's in, when the chat's bottom of the screen, you don't really see the whole screen. That's the weird thing. So if I see here that I'm painting, I'm not sure it shows up in chat because it's far down, right? Filter to all messages is what I meant. Oh, because you missed the previous message. This was a lot of effort to explain something so simple. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for explaining it then, I guess, Tony. But it's changed now. It's changed now. Chat filter is on all messages. If I missed someone, I'm sorry. Then you know why. Then you know why. I had to paint, mix this blue gray paint because I couldn't find this paint, and I just really wanted this exact color, so I just mixed it myself, and I mixed a lot of it, and it's my vitamin jar thing. And like and subscribe. Thank you, Tony. Thank you everyone that liked. I was about to say who in their right mind would subscribe, but obviously there are some. I'm soon at 20,000 subscribers. It's kind of crazy how I ended up here. My first, I think, first Christmas short I made on YouTube this channel, it was just I was just going to wish Merry Christmas, right, to my subscriber, which was, I don't know, 5 friends or whatever. And then one day I had, I don't know, 13 subscribers or something, and so I wished them Merry Christmas, and I was just I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said, I have no clue why you are subscribed or something like that, but Merry Christmas. Oh, it was funny. That was funny. The memory. Little did I know. We would just develop somehow. Christmas tree. And I did take a screenshot of it then, because I thought it was so weird. And now it's just, now I created a community either way, right? So I can't really stop streaming. I mean, what would happen? Jeffrey says, what are you do? I am painting and making boxes. Roasting a turkey. Yeah, that's what's going on. Absolutely. Turkey is soon finished. Now I'm making boxes. For the miniature, what's it called? No, it's not scenarios. But I think, I don't know, maybe I'll start the board game actually today. The making a scenario in the board game. What do you all suggest? Maybe you have some ideas for it actually. Let's see, I'll paint this blue. It's a, what do you call it? We call it Ludo or Fia game. It's these 4 colors, and you play against each other, and you have 4 4 players, and you have a dice, and you put, sometimes you have 2 dice depending on who's playing, I guess. What do you call that game? The one I explained. It's yellow, green, blue, and red. Hi, Rila. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Rila, do you know what Fia is in? Fia game is in English. You know, Fia. I don't know the English word. It's very old. Not marbles. Wait, I'll find it. I'll show you. What? I thought I had it here. I thought I had put it here. Where did I put it then? I don't know where I put it now. So it's square. And no, wait, forget the name. You know, Fia. Yes, Rilla. I think it's mid Knuf. I'm not. You know the 4 colors, Rilla. So it's squares, and it's for push Fia or something. No, it's not. It's these squares, 4 squares in each corner, and you have 4 of the, what do you call it? These things the pieces you move. You have 4 pieces you move, 4 pieces you move, 4 pieces you move, and 4 pieces you move. That game, and then you throw the dice, and it when you have a 6, then you can go out of that house. And then it's the next person, and then you can do 2 times since you got 6. And then in the end, you go all around the tray, and then the other players, they can take out your thing to move. Pegs. They can take away your pegs. if they get exactly the amount and they land on your peg, then they're out. They go back in the house again, in their house. And then you need a 6 to get out of the house again. What's it called? You know it, Rilla says. Yes. Forget the name, Daniel. Can you remember? Come on. Tony says, looks similar to Chinese checkers, but I've never seen a game like that, Fia. There you Fia med knuff. But do you know what it's called in English? Can you figure it out? Yes, thank you. Thank goodness. It relies Swedish and knows what I'm saying. Rilla knows, thank goodness. Now we have figured it out. It's just called Fia in English. Well, Rilla's going to find out, so. Because I don't know how to explain it better. I don't know how to explain it. Or Ludo. Yes, Ludo. Fia Ludo. There you go. Ludo. Yeah. That's the one I meant. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rilla. And Tony understood it in the end too. Great. So I have one of those super old from the 80s or at least. Anyway, so I think maybe I'll cut in it. Where those pegs are. Squares. And make rooms under it. Because, you know, it's their house, kind of. I might. And then put glass on top. And so when you move the pegs, when you move them in the house, they kind of have their own house under the glass. What do you think about that? Just an idea. It could be Ludo. Yeah, Ludo. Google it. What's your mean? You would figure it out. Yeah. Would figure it out for sure. Yeah, Rilla did good. Tony Googled. Good job, everyone. Now we have game night. Next generation, same. There you go. So do you think that's a good idea or not? It's a very old game though. It's very simple. It has, you know, the simple colors, the red, blue. I mean, it's you painting them. I'm painting them. We're talking about me. You can tell me if you think it's a good idea. So, this Ludo game, you know what it is, I hope. The ones you have for colors and for players, you have a dice and you move your pegs all in one direction, around and around on the game tray. Yahtzee. Yeah, Ludo. So you call it Ludo too. Okay, great. Well, anyway, so I'm thinking, because I have a really old one, and I'm thinking of cutting that square where they sit in, the pegs. Open, so it's the square, so you can, it's basically an empty square there. You can put your hand, touch the table. Then under it, I'm thinking of making small houses, like small rooms on each of them, in miniature. And then put a glass on top of the game. And maybe just have it standing on the table or something. How do you all think that? Do you all think it's a good idea? See. Yeah. No one's saying if they think it's a good idea or not, so probably not. I might do it anyway. Because I think it's a great idea though. No? I think it's going to be fun to do. And we do play games here a lot. We play often cards and also Fia. That's why I thought I knew where it was, because it was out there. Oh, cleared it away. But in winter time, we play games every evening. It's a lot of fun when it's cold out. 7. Anyway, I think I might do that. But the colors on it, they're so ugly because it's just really bright. It's very bright colors. Maybe I could paint them too. We have, well, it's like baseball, Rilla says. A game? I don't know that, Rilla. So says, so would be like an enclosed Ludo board, like those miniature ships inside bottles. No, it will be able to play it. It will be like a glass, and under it would be the game. So the game would show, but it would also cover the houses that the pigs live on, or have not live on. And under there, I'm thinking rooms. And then that will just sit. And if you want to play Ludo, you will play it, and you will also look inside the small rooms that I made under the game. I think it'd be a good idea. Why not? Why not? Oh, Lila says, in Burnwell, the better throws up the ball and try hit it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it. We played it in school. I was really bad at it. Were you good at it? Magnets. That says, can play on top of the glass pane, and on the bottom would be small houses. Yeah, so where you would, where you sit the pegs before they go out of their house, it will be on top of the glass, right? But under them would be their room. So it would be a blue room, a green room, and red room, and so on. Or other colors, and I'll paint the pegs, who knows? Yeah. So you could play it. It would just be thicker, because you would have the game, the houses on the bottom. Thick ball. Call that stick ball. Oh. Will it be easy to make? No. Wait. Play with magnets. Play it with magnets? Why? On top of glass. And the bottom will be small houses. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly. Had one with magnets. We used to play in trains. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's clever. Well, not easy. Well, says that could be a great idea, but there's one small problem. Oh my goodness, what is it, Sa? What's the problem? What didn't I think of? Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. How you doing? Tony says, yep, Stigball initially was broom handle and a rock. Oh, we learned something, Lila. Oh, I forgot to paint under it. I think that would be nice, actually. Yeah, that seems like a fun project. It will definitely not be easy. Nothing is easy. But I might make it in one room that's just plants, for example, a green room. Right, can maybe be plants. A yellow room? I don't know. Mouser broom handle? What Mouser? Anyway, I don't know if that's going to be the next. Well, what's the problem though? Hi dear, how are you doing? Zura, hi, how are you doing? Wait. Okay, I have a Mouser broom handle in my Star Wars collection. So it's Star Wars related. So it says, see, if the gap between the glass and the pattern board below is too much, then it will be to see steps, small boxes on which pieces stand on. Oh, but it will, the board game itself, where the colors are, it will lay just on top. it will be straight on top. And where the pegs are moved, that will not be affected. It will not cut anything out of where the pegs are moved. But the place the peg sits before we start moving them, that's where I'll do it. What you building today? We are building a boxes. Yeah, what do you think about the color, everyone? I like this color. It's a BB. Oh, don't get too excited. Oh. Fire laser beams. Oh, that's where you're at. Set to stop. That's where you're at. You're talking about something very Star Warsy. So, oh, in that case, go ahead. Yeah, so well, that's a good thing. Yeah, but it's good to hear others' thoughts, what might come up as issues, right? Because I'm usually way too optimistic with projects. I start them, and I think they're going to take a few weeks. They end up taking months, and suddenly I run into a problem, and I'll just be, oh, it will solve itself. Usually it kind of does, because I solve them somehow, but it's good to have some input first. I like blue. Oh, brain melting. So we are being Star Wars nerds. Well, I love it. The way to connect our Star Wars now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this blue, it's like I said before, I didn't find this blue color, so I had to mix it. But I mixed and I mixed until I got the right color. But because I was using it for something specific. But then since I mixed, I mixed so much, so now I have up till here. And I've used plenty of it, but I love the color, so it's no loss, really. I think I'm gonna buy Higher Mandalorian and Grogu later. Do not know what that means, but good for you, I guess. It's got cold. Well, cheers again. It's about time. Hey, I can't wait now to start that project. Oh my goodness. Do you all have any ideas? Maybe I'll make like a haunted one. What subject do you think I should go with? If I do it. Should I go with a specific subject? Movie. Assume. Meant Rent. Oh. Yes, Rent. Yeah. He's just translating exact same word we use in Swedish. In English. Yeah. Grammatically, yeah, I should have gotten it. That's so funny. I do the same with Scott when we're at home and I talk about something. I just use exactly the same grammar sometimes and just a version of the word, and I say the weirdest things without even knowing. And I call everything a tray that's flat, because often we use the word tray for things that are flat. So Scott's just, this is not a tray. Everything isn't a tray. Oh. Make the opposite a claw machine, like a coin pusher. I'm giving up on machines now, Tony. Enough already. Oh. Zah says, sorry, I can hear you clearly. What? Some dude in my apartment complex is coughing like he's gonna wake up Lisa at 2 a.m. Oh no! Oh no! When I'm laughing at someone's coughing. Oh my goodness. Give him a cup of tea. Say I said hi. See a new movie, yes, rent or buy. Okay. Yes, I must see it. 2 a.m. Don't you? Well, but we love having Zah here though. If Zah wants to stay here instead of sleep, we're not complaining. For all we know, Zara might work nights. Turns out the coin pusher pushes up and back, simple mechanism, and you can reuse the other stuff. Reuse the other stuff. I don't know what that is. Drew says that was me. Sorry, inhaling good stuff. Cough, cough. Hope you feel better. Ladila says it costs like $25 to rent, 48 hours, and $29 to buy. Oh, that's a big difference, isn't it? Yeah, wow. Can understand about excited about new ducts. I once did 1 meter by 0.5 meter sketch to the what? Collision took me 3 months to finish. You did such a big project. Nice. Were you happy with it? Work right now. One long hiatus. Tony says, "Why that's absurd prices." Philip Pie, how are you doing? Yeah, it's kind of it's a lot. Yeah. Well, we're happy you spend it wisely with us. Well, some people might work nights too. Some people work early in the morning. Some people don't work at all. Scott works a lot now. Oh my goodness. He works day, evening, and night now. Serious, but if I wait a few months, it's gonna be on Disney Plus. There you go. I saw it in theater for $5. Oh my goodness. Now that's something else for sure. Yeah, wait for it instead. So you have Disney Channel. Good. Good. How do I watch TV? My friend forced me to do that. Forced you? Not in his Panama factory. Rich kid. He paid my food or expenses for 3 months. Wow. Well, good dealing. Good for you. Good for you. See, you should definitely do art again. You should. You should. Cheap, Lila says. Gotta work. Let's live alone. Yeah. Rich man. This is later. Later. Well, yeah, I'm with my regular schedule usually. But we're just hobbying today. Have a good day, too. KB, hi, how are you doing? Tony's is cheap, isn't the right word. More frugal. Well, stingy? Stingy, good at saving. Well, you use some food though, Tony. Food doesn't count, maybe. Does it count when you use money on your hobby? I say no. I don't think it counts. The reason the right word is skate. I'm maybe cheap, but I'm not broke. Frugal. Okay. I'm just super good at saving. Sometimes, some years, I can just really go for it, like save, like only then. But if yeah, it's a good quality. Just keeping back or spending, just having control of it. Because some people they have no control. A friend of mine has absolutely no control. Don't forget to like. Well, thank you. Mars says sunglasses. Is that how it is? Zara says I'm frugal too. Right now, I was working, I used to act like a king, but when I think about it, I kick myself in my sleeves. But at least you had fun. Well, now you know better. You grew up. You know better. Think eat for free on my job. Oh, you eat for free on your job? Well, good. Good. That saves a lot of expenses, doesn't it? What do you eat then? At your work, I mean. Scott got a casserole at work to eat. So I made this dish, right? The one I was making in stream, and I asked him on a scale of 1 to 10 what you gave it. And he gave it a 7.5. And then he had the day after, he had a casserole at work, and I asked him what you give that from scale of 1 to 10. He's just 8.5. And then he came home, and that's what he got because he was hungry and it was leftovers. Yeah. Yeah. So we're still not learn. I know myself too well. Oh no. I teach my wife like a queen because I know how to prioritize food budget. Good, very good. Tax to pay with, but the food is never registered on my paycheck. Paycheck. Oh, well, good. Oh my goodness. How lucky then. What sort of food is it? Is it more sandwiches or? Say we love you. Clayton, hi, how are you doing? No, I don't say I love anyone. That's just weird. It's your first time here. Hope you're well. Hope your day is going well. Here we're making miniatures. If you're wondering what we're doing. It's my social media, I bet. We love cheese. We do. Thank you for including me. Please. Lila says, but I'm honest man, so I will check it out. Okay. Yeah, do whatever makes you feel okay. Don't care about your social media. Well, it's good you have something to care about. That's very good, Clayton. I'm happy for you that you have something you care about. That's important. I mean, having things like that. Having a hobby. Definitely. How's your social media going? We also love Levantine. Levantine. You start like Tony now. The bad behavior is infectious. Do you miss me, baby? Says just simple. And there are no babies here. I'm a grown up. So if you're talking about me, I'm still thinking about the baby part. I think it's a bit creepy. Calling grown-ups baby, it's not nice. It's so weird to me. So weird to me. It's suspicious. That's what it is. Facts. What facts? That it's contagious. Rila says, I hope not. I'm gonna pay for 2 years of lunches. We all did. Simple. Yeah. Xanos, what goes? Yeah. It's my random renegades. We all work as one. They work as one. Me too. Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Gonna blame the computers. Yeah, blame anything, Rila. You can't pay for 2 years of lunch. Are you having guilt about it? Maybe you just shouldn't have more free lunch then. If you feel bad about it. Because, I mean, you should. It's not a good thing if you have to pay 2 years of lunches. Mike, hi, how are you doing? Blame the YouTubers. Yeah, sure. That's what we'll do. If nothing goes your way, just blame YouTube. Oh my goodness, I say that, and these AI things, they're picking up on everything I say. So I don't know. Actually, I don't live alone. Got a cat? Yeah, you do. But now he's old. He loves sleeping a lot. Aww. How old is he? Mike says, I'm doing wonderful. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. I just let it be, I think. Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea, Rilla, so you don't pay 2 years of lunches. Cats love sleeping, yeah. Sleeping is cat's favorite pastime. I guess. They like to lay in the sun a lot too when they're indoors, don't they? And then they sleep then too. Yeah, they sleep either way. A dog is a lot more work, isn't it? If I am ever to get another animal again, which I really doubt, I think it will be a cat. Or just an animal I save from the street or something in Greece. I suspect that more. I'll probably save a street animal or something. Like a wild animal. Not wild animal, wild dog or cat. Yeah. Yeah, mine's called Harley Ginger Cat. Is it true that they're more temperamental? Or is that just some YouTube thing? These boxes are looking nice. Painted. We'll make some in brown and dark wood too. Brown and grey. Not painted, but what do you call it? Stained, I think the word is. Stained. So you have two black cats named Rosie and Posey. Do they ever mistake their names, Tony? Do they hear the difference? Because dogs, they don't. Wolfstain. Wolfstain. Woodstain. Oh, Woodstain. Woodstain. That makes more sense. Yeah. Woodstain. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing after this when I make the next one. Because this is the last we paint now. And I'll be making a new box. Either gray or brown. Might make it gray. Gray Woodstain. Cool. They get on well together. Love cats. Know their names. They even know their nicknames. Yeah, because they always get nicknames, the animals, don't they? It's like the more you love someone, the more nicknames you give them. And hope. Obviously. We all read autocorrect. At this point, we should all be really good at reading autocorrect. I miss having animals. Appreciate it while you can. Every moment of it. Every moment. I miss my dogs a lot. And we used to do things all the time, and they used to never be alone. If they were, when they because they got old, right, really old, and my one dog, she had it seemed like she had dementia in the end. I couldn't leave her alone at home, so I had to have babysitter. So if I went somewhere like the supermarket or whatever, I paid a babysitter to come and sit. Usually I just took them with me. But if I was going, no, let's say the doctor's office. I think that's probably the only place I didn't take them with me. I couldn't leave her alone because suddenly she didn't remember where she was going. She didn't remember how to get down from places. Had to build a dementia fence for her in the window sill because she didn't remember which way to go down. It was far down. She was doing the weirdest things in the end, and so I had to have a babysitter for her. Couldn't leave her, not even half hour. Let's see what you're saying. Rosé called Puppy, Peanut, Munchkin. Rosé called Pumpkin, Angel, or Princess. Should I call them both Princess? Not at all confusing. As people prefer dogs, that's fair enough, but I prefer cats. Yeah, why not? Max says, I enjoyed my day today. Good, Mac. Did you do anything special, or is it just having a day? Adventure's awful. Grandad had it. Oh, really? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but I don't think I'm not a doctor, so I can't say a diagnosis on her. But I just know that she she almost unalived herself one day because she couldn't figure things out anymore. So it's that, and her memory is just I don't know. And it was a curtain hanging down. Luckily, I saw it because I stepped away for some moments, and that's the time I understood that now I cannot leave her alone because she almost unalived herself on the curtain. Because she went, it was this curtain hanging between because this was in Greece, our holiday home, my room and the living room. To close the door, right? It was a curtain. And she had gone in, and then she started spinning around the curtain, and she was just going around and around, and in the end it was just caught her, like it was choking her, and she continued to go because she couldn't figure it out how to get out of the curtain. Thank goodness I saw it. If not, she would have choked herself unalive. So that was terrible. So after that, I could not leave her at home. She could not stay at home. Monkey, hi, how are you doing? Tiny, little. What? Oh, you have a dog too? That's called what? I don't know. Wayne, hi, how are you doing? From London. That's terrible. Yeah, it was kind of terrible, definitely. And she wouldn't remember anything, so but she was happy. She was happy. She was a happy dog until the end. So that was a good thing. And when she was going down so I had their bed on top of a dresser and put it close to the window. And then I had made these stairs down from the dresser. Well, not stairs, but these things they could walk on and onto my bed that was next to it. And it was an easy thing. They could walk. They had stairs up to the bed, and they had stairs from the bed up to the window, the dresser. And suddenly she couldn't remember how to get down from the dresser, so she would mix the directions up. So she was on her way one day to go to the opposite side, and it was nothing there. She would have just fell straight down and probably broke her legs because she was a little bit round. She was on a diet, but she was a bit round. Anyway, so that would not have been good for her. So she just, it was so many things she didn't understand in the end. Okay, says. What? Massage. No, this is we're making miniatures. Monkey. What? I don't know what you're saying. But I will give you an advice. Monkey. I'll give you an advice. This is probably good for the rest of your life also. You will have use for it. When you see a person, you enter a room, you go to a stream, especially when you enter a room, you have to use your eyes. You have to register what's going on in the room. After you register that, you will have some thoughts in your head. What's really good that I'm doing? Should I go out of the room again? Should I say something? Then you will have some thoughts in your head about that. And you'll make a decision. based on what you're seeing. Based on what you're seeing. And then you will speak or type. That's the best advice you'll ever get if you haven't learned it by now. The boat. Fishing boat. Monkey says. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's really what I'm choosing to do. Made a really great first impression. Class in session. There you go. Well, someone has to teach them though, because they haven't been taught that from they were children. Someone has to teach them. They'll take the job. At one point, they have to learn. And it's a very simple thing. It's a very basic thing. Sit up straight, children. Oh, hi, how are you doing? That's very inappropriate. Why would you come in and say such a thing? This is nonsense. It's just nonsense you're doing now. Nonsense. Don't make yourself be a fool, and you're doing it in front of everyone else. Makes you look really bad. Really bad. It's not worth it. Have more respect for yourself. For yourself. You don't even have to think about me, but for yourself. View yourself better and try and be better. Hi, Miss Jessica. Jan, hi, how are you doing? Hi. We're giving lessons on how to behave. Some people they never learned. We need Jeffrica. Key. Well, don't say that about yourself. You should think higher of yourself. What is this? That says public shaming. Front of the class. Oh, you need to be punished. Why do you have 2 accounts? Can't you just write the same from one account? Do you feel like you have to have some backup just because you know that what you're doing is bad? Or is it, I don't understand your logic. If you want, you can explain it to me. I would love to hear it. Not my account. I guessed that. But it's not just, yeah. Well, anyway. Well then, if it's not, then I think the 2 of you would work perfectly together. You would be the best couple. I wish you luck. And marry each other and move to Israel. I wish you luck. I like cheese. Nope. Well, now you know how I feel. Hello, Larry. Hi, how are you doing? Ooh. How are you doing? I like cheese. You like cheese too. Well, you'll fit right in then. What's your favorite cheese? Mine's cheddar. I know Tony's favorite cheese is cheddar too. But I think it changed lately. Great nation of Israel. Larry says, great to see you. Great to see you too, Larry. We need some positivity. SMR. So, sure. Headphone warnings for those that knows me. Momkey, are you listening? Tony, you know what to do. This one's good. Headphone warning. I hope you didn't have headphones on. I hope you had headphones on. This didn't make enough sound. This will make more sound. That's as far as we get for ASMR. You're welcome. I hope your ears hurt. I really hope that hurt your ears. Great's a bit of a stretch. Great? What great? The bigger ones. You have cheese doodles. Oh, I love that. Darth, dye your hair black. It's nonsense now. Stop doing nonsense. Be better than that. Why would you want yourself to be of such a low value person? Don't you want to be better? Who's French here? We still have cheese doodles. Good school teacher, seriously. What's going on in here? So you can focus on crafting. Yeah. Always fun though. So regulars. You know what I mean. When I say headphone warning, I really mean headphone warning. Whoever's trolling me, for you, keep your headphones in. I would love nothing more. Please teach you. So I'll teach you. You make a box and then you paint it. And then you sit up straight and behave. There you go. I hope I taught you. I hope you learned it. I hope you take it in. I hope you remember it. Next time you will know how to behave. Now you have some sort of idea how people behave when they're out in public. Yes, are those pieces spendable? Can I make a nest out of it? A nest? No, they're not spendable. Like this is as much as it bends. No. Are these ones? No. Dremel time. Yeah, there we go. Omar says, well done, put them in their place. Someone has to. Who says, yes, drills. Yes. But someone has to. It's incredible to me that grown-up people has to learn how to behave. Is this the times we live in? Grown-ups don't know how to behave? Let's go silent in fear. Tony sits up straight. Oh. People are behaving really badly sometimes, and it annoys me. Run, thank goodness, run. You're going to be promoted now. Run, you're promoted. You're a moderator now. Thank you. Grown up is just a concept. I think so. Hi Jay, how are you doing? I'm well, thank you. How are you, Granddad? Let's color these things. Couple just need to be shown the door. Yeah, really, Ron, thank you so much. They really do. I've had it. I seriously had it. You see who's not behaving. You can back read a little bit if you can. I really appreciate you, Ron. Ron has an internship again, or whatever you called it. Omar says, it's about being more aware, having a goal, and knowing what is important in life so as not to become aimless. Exactly. That's really well said, Omar. Very clever. Well, it should be an of course to people, really. But yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Thrown into the fire. I'm glad you are here. There are real trolls in Norway, yeah. Ron was just thrown into it, whether he likes or not. Whether he likes it or not. Not online. Drop the only. I don't have OnlyFans. I don't do things like that. Look at this. This is a marker. This is a stick. This is paint. This is a tape. This is glue. Here you have more glue. Guess what my interests are? Guess what my interests are? I can't anymore. Not online trolls. Yeah, it is. Consciousness and subconsciousness. Yeah, if they only could understand that, Omar. Seriously. Dovergubbens hall. Yep, that's the real ones. He says, whoa, have I been blocked? Of course not, Davy. Are you nuts? We won't block you. Brad, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go. Says, do you guys have puffins there? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. What is that? You don't see anything? This light's not... This light's really bothering you, I think. Checks to see if Scott has scars from upsetting Christine. Click on those puffs. I don't know what that is. Omar was just thinking the same. I know. Instead of yelling, just I have thrown vegetables in chat, so I shouldn't say that I'm always. Well, I lost my temper a little bit. I did lose my temper. I do lose my temper sometimes. Birds? Maybe they are in Norway? I don't know. The message and it got deleted? It did, Davy. Got deleted. Maybe YouTube did it. Wait. Do you have glue fans? Absolutely. I found one with mama issues. Do you have all messages and not just top messages, Ron? Because that's important. It's in your settings. It's the bird that was endangered. Oh, it was. If you scroll up, comment controls the trolls by having them in zones surrounded by power lines. Wasn't me, Davey. Yeah, but sometimes YouTube does take it away, and it makes no sense what they take. So please don't be insulted. Davey's an old regular from way long ago. So don't feel insulted or anything. I wouldn't. Said was I've had my tea and bath and glad you're still here. Well, thank goodness, Davey. Well, cheers. I'll get some more tea. Yeah, a moderator was exactly what we needed now, wasn't it? Just light a candle for my tea. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. I'm really offended. Thank you, Ron. Offended that you're offended that you're offended. Yeah. Who was it that came in and said they were offended the other day? I had no clue. Thank goodness I don't get easily offended. I would be I lose my patience. David says, I'm offended that you're offended by my original. Oh, this is getting complicated. Ron says, Fox, he was the one with the spitting problem. Yup. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you. That says, there's some settings in Nightbot. You can actually fill it up real bad if you tried it once, but gets so aggressive. How? What? Tell me more. This is fascinating. I don't know these things. Brad says, what you got in that glass? It's tea, Brad. So cheers. Cheers. We have a rule. If one cheers, we all cheers. So go on. Cheers. Says offended. Damn offend. Oh my goodness. There we go. You'll keep going forever. Thank you, Ron. And you're getting into it, aren't you? I think Ron's getting into it more now. Figured out how to do it more. Pretty scary a little bit first time to be a moderator. It really is. Because you don't know where the limits are and such, right? Yeah, looks like whiskey. It is not. Rockstar. Yeah. Or room. Rom. Rom. Cheers. But yeah, hi, how are you doing? Then I don't think you know so much about having that. Because you can't see it, can you? Is that based on me making hobby things or painting sticks right now? Is that how you put that together, or Bunga, I see you. You don't have to say it again. We saw it already. Rom, yes. Been mining since 2018, but not on vertical. What? I've been mining since 2018, but not on vertical. What does that mean? Brad said, enjoy your tea. Looks good. Thank you, Brad. Modding. Oh. Been modding since... Oh, okay, Ron. Okay. I appreciate you. Who says more? Fend. Oh my goodness. You just block yourself? Am I down? Well, he figures it out, I guess. Was it you that told me about that man that put someone as a moderator and they kept blocking everyone? Was that Daniel? I don't remember. That's funny. Well, good job. Congratulations with that. That's impressive. It's funny. This has a hole in it. I'm not feeling of that one. I'm using my leftover material to build from. Here's one. Just a random stick laying here. It's another random one. Another random one. I'll just use this one. It wasn't me. Wait. Vertical is tougher because you only have 4 lines of chat. Remember when I drank half a bottle of black and I had the worst hangover? Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to. My belly was what? The tended and the margaritas are blended. So I've forgotten why I was offended. Cheers, Tony. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Milkman, hi, how are you doing? Are you drawing something? I'm making miniatures. So, made some miniature boxes. So, I am painting, obviously, because I have paint on my hands, but I'm making boxes. Give up. You win. Oh, might have been Daniel. The person was blocking everybody. Oh, Benji, hi, how are you doing? That's crazy, though. Doing that. If you're wondering what this channel is about, we're random. And today it's hobby. yesterday it was trivia. The day before we cooked. Yeah. Shell, hi, how are you doing? It's very, very round. Miniature box looks pretty good. Thank you. You have some examples of work that you've completed? Absolutely. Mitri, hi, how are you doing? Boxes, you mean? It's a box. Yeah, I have. Absolutely. I'll show you one of the rooms. Just a small one, just an easy one. Well, easy. That dresser I spent the week on because I want it perfect with the drawers and everything. Of course, they open. And the chairs, I made them. And the cups, even the cups and what's in it, I made from clay. And frames on pictures. And yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And I had an old frame, so I just make them when I have an old frame or something. I'm running out of old frames now, so I got new ones actually. Here's another one. Has a light in it. It's books and everything. So even in the books there are actually what do you call it? Papers. And the embroidered chair over there, it's embroidered. I made an embroidery on it. Carved the cabinet on top there. The legs on the table is all carved, hand carved. And the green, that's the same as the boxes. So yeah, and it has a switch for the light. I made the lamps too. So yeah, there you go. The result is nice showing. Let's see what you're saying. Cheers. The boxes on the hillside. Are you singing? Cheetos. Nice, thank you, Daniel. Is or was show on Netflix about miniature competition. It was a series. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, maybe I'll see that then. Look at that. There it says. Your other channel is Christine. Thank you, Davy. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do good work. That looks really nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. It does. Thank you, Ron. Thanks for showing those. No, thank you for asking. Because I love showing my work. Yeah. Commands kid. What a weird name. Oh, I don't have water. I'll go get later. So yeah. So now we're just doing simple things. Because box is gone autopilot basically. Maybe says took a look earlier and it's really, really good. Thank you, Davey. You're all so nice. Thank you. Sub. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ron. It's nice getting support for the hobby. I like just making these small things that's so much details, like the Fabergé eggs I made. That has so much details. I like making small things like that and just going for making the perfect furniture or something. Oh, I have to show you. Speaking of, because I don't take the room and then make the room usually. I make lots of pieces and then when I have a lot, I make a room. I like it. This was a very difficult furniture to make. If you see it, I'll open it so you can see it. The legs, by the way, it's hand carved. And this, to make this round, it's this stick. To make it round, it needed a week in water and lots of testing. And it opens. It opens like that. And it has a sofa with like a cushion thing. I'll put it so you can stand so you can see it. So this is it before I open it. And then it opens. And it sits like this. Made miniature store or eatery. Yes, I have. Do you want to see? Do you know, the Milkman says there was a series on Netflix about edition that people could have making miniatures. Oh wow, that's interesting. And the nightclub from Lucifer, and it's spectacular. Wow, thank you, Tony. Thank you, David. Let's go. Thank you, Ron. Fancy, great work. Thank you, Zal. That was a challenge. Thank you, Milkman. Thanks so much. Tanner says, one day, why not make miniature village size of someone's garden? Just an idea. Do you bend it, steam it? I put it in water, just warm water. And I kept changing the water and bending it more and more each day. It's probably not the professional way of doing it, but it worked. And that's how I made the dresser earlier that I showed. The brown one. Exactly the same way. And it needed a lot, actually. A lot of work. It's way more work than it looks. Let's see what else I'll show you. Well, I did show you the sewing kit, so I'm not going to show you that again. Sometimes I just feel like making a random thing. Like a cabinet. Just like a random thing. If I feel like making that one day. A phone table. The drawer opens, of course, and it's hand carved and sewn, and lamp is same fabric. Anyway, so there you go. Did you? Oh yeah, I read that already. Again, second Anthony on that. Cedar, right? I don't know cedar. You know, the ones that you have for your ice cream, it's the same wood, exact same wood. I'll just go and get water. I'll see what you read when I come back. We see how you're doing in boxes. We're making boxes. I managed the patina finish. Painted, yeah, I hand painted, and I put layers on of the varnish. Just this one. It's Amsterdam acrylic varnish. Just plenty of layers, and if I want it extra shiny, you will not believe it. It's a trick. Nail polish. And if you paint something with nail polish, then you paint it with real paint. It gets like a smooth surface, and it's very different. You can spray paint it, and it will look like metal. But anyway, also I use not on this. I use colored nail polish if I want something to look like plastic, and that works too. But yeah, but it messes a little bit with the color when you use nail polish. Well, anyway, and so I'll show you markers. So I get this really, it's cheap markers. I'll show you. I have the sticks. And I do like this. So this is the light wooden color though. I'll demonstrate another brown color. See? gets brown, and this looks like it's stained. It looks like it's stained with this marker. So I discovered that by an accident. And it's less mess also. And then I put the varnish on top. Sorry about the sound. Daniel says it's cool to be creative, good for the brain. It really is, Daniel. It really is. Birchwood done. Birchwood. Boxes, yeah, boxes like these ones. Sharing your secrets. I am, aren't I? But they look like wood, right? They look like it's stained. And I have so many different shades of brown. Get this, just this with I think 6 brown markers in, and it's just, yeah. But that was by an accident, because I had this tiny dot I wanted to color inside a miniature. I couldn't take it out, and it would be too messy with paint. So I was just, okay, I'll buy a brown marker. And I went to Dollar Store, I got the marker, and I put it on the wood, and I'm just, wow, that actually looks better than how I painted it. So then I tried to make it with markers, and I love that a lot better. So they do. Biddy, hi, how are you doing? I put them in my miniatures, in miniature rooms. Little vegetables. Yeah, Tony here wants me to make little vegetables. I have thought to maybe try and make fruit, but I don't have the right clay for it. I need to get the right clay. Clay is actually very expensive. You'd be surprised. But yeah, I'll get clay, and I'll try. I'm not getting. It's not that I'm getting clay because it's expensive. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's good. It's fun to try something new. But I'm bad at sculpturing. I did try and make a sculpture of a man, and Scott said it looked like a starfish. Yeah. So sculpture is not my strong side. I'm terrible at that. Scott can testify to that, unfortunately. But I take it well, though. I know my limitations, right? Like painting, for example. I'm terrible at painting. What Zadas? I could never. A starfish? Yeah, so far. A starfish. Kind of looked like a starfish. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Very specific, because I've made the legs and arms, right? It did look more like a starfish. It's a fact. It's a fact. Not everyone can be good at every sort of art. The only art I'm good at is miniature and sewing. Have any of your miniatures to show us? Or is this my first? Yeah, of course, Billy. I think I've been showing them my whole stream. Yeah, thank you for asking. Of course I'll show them. I'll show, someone asked about the dining place or whatever. I'll show one of those then. I'll just climb up. I'll climb up a little bit. And I'll take this down. With this one, I had so many leftover of the one and other things, and I used it all. I don't know if you see. It's a bar. You see? And it has like a sofa area. And this table has a map on it. I don't think you can see it in here. It has a map, like a glass thing, and you can see the map on the bottom. So the sofa, it's like a leather type-ish sofa. And like a Corona box. And the shelf has books I made, of course. You see a picture of the Godfather. I wanted this to be overfull by things because I wanted this, I don't know, like a cozy bar-ish atmosphere. And the blackboard here was a little bit tricky to write, so I don't know what you see and not see. But anyway, see the cassette player. I didn't make that. That was actually ready. But usually, even here on the side, it's a map. So I wanted it to be covered everything. And this thing was an embroidery that was on a radio, an old radio. So I had it for years, wondering where to put it. Suddenly I found out I'll put it in this miniature. And I put so many different wallpapers just to get the effect of this cozy, messy-ish type bar. So, yeah. Well, anyway. That's one of them. I meant to change the electrical system in that one. I'll show a different one every time someone asks. Let's see what you're saying. Times that simply skit hot dog, water and starfish. What? Deja vu? Well, excuse me. Then says painting this weekend. Now weather is cooler during the hall and living room, but walls are easy to paint. What color? What color are you painting them in? Feel like it's one person coming back asking to see stuff. Just to enjoy. Well, it's fun. I love showing my things. So detailed. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, BD. Dana says nice detail. Thank you. Wow, thank you, BD. Thank you, Davy. This says you make everything in there. Yeah, not all of them because this was, well, I made the sofa, I made the bar, all of that, but I didn't make the bottles and I didn't make the cassette player or the glasses. Other than that, I made it all. So it's better to say what I didn't make because it's fewer things I didn't make. But I had that tape recorder forever, cassette player, I mean, and I just wanted to use it. So I made this miniature, so I got to use basically everything I had from different places that I wasn't going to use for anything else. Just so I can just put it in and make a cozy atmosphere. White paint? White? Really, Daniel? You can't come up with a color. Why would you want? Do you have a lot of pictures on your wall, maybe? Is that why? Really? Seriously? I'm criticizing. I don't mean to criticize you. If you like white, good for you, Daniel. Good for you. Make a pool table soon. I think I'll do actually, and a dartboard I was thinking today. Finish that. Okay, how long did it take you to make it all and put it that one? I don't know. 2 weeks or something. It wasn't that difficult. It was yeah. And some of the furniture had before because I just one day I'll just think, oh, I want to make chairs today, and I'll make lots of chairs. And when it's necessary, I'll have plenty of chairs to put in somewhere. So it's difficult to say how much time I spent on it altogether, because one piece I might have made before. Hi and bye, Caleb. Eggshell white. Eggshell white. Eggshell white. Oh. Dana says, yeah, have picture up to let's go up in parents' house with white walls. If that's how you like it, then that's how you like it. Cream white. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for asking, and you're welcome. Yeah, well, good. So anyone ever painted someone else's door? Someone else's door? What are you talking about? Why would anyone paint someone else's door? Jeff says hi. Hi, Jeff. Oh, what? Is that a song lyric or something, Tony? I'm not with now. Tony. But I need to give it away now. When people ask, when someone says it's something's nice or whatever, I have given a lot away now because it feels up at home. Yeah, what is plain and boring? At least it's cheerful color. Cheerful. Plain, boring, and cheerful. Well, that's the way to look at it, I guess, Daniel. To paint it red. Did but got charged for graffiti. Who wants to paint it red? Is red a good color for the wall, though? Is it? I think you should paint it in pink. That's my opinion, Daniel. In case you asked, wondered. Get charged. Yeah, hopefully you didn't get charged. Not black. Yeah, not black. Yeah, that's actually good. Not to. I agree with Omar here. Lucky you. Oh my goodness, that's what we're talking about, Tony. I had no clue what you were saying. But then again, I often don't. Looked better in black, to be fair. Yeah. Whatever you did, I hope it looked nice at least. People are driving out now. We could do a car stream. I just don't have the energy to walk. That's why we're doing a hobby stream. Favorite color is black too. It is? Really, it is? Huh. Is a thinning color. Well, black can be good, for example, on a frame, if you want to things to pop a little bit and show on a white wall or whatever. But yeah, no, and black is nice on furniture. Really nice. I have a black table, sofa table. Is that what it's called? Sofa table. And I'm also thinking of painting my dining room table in black because it's brown and it's really tired. It's got scratches and everything, and I'm thinking of just changing it a little bit. I hate shabby chic, and I don't like a typical feminine style. So yeah, black's nice, I agree, but not on the wall. Let's see what you're saying. Daniel says pink. If our wall's pink, I never invite my friends around. They'll always talk. Oh. Mrs. S. Is this a hobby or do you make them to sell? It's just a hobby. So says, to tell people my favorite color is black. Compliments my soul. Oh yeah. True. Well, not that it compliments your soul. Just yeah. True, you said that. I've heard you. Johnny Cash made it work. I was young and did stupid things. Like number 1. Okay. So yeah, but I just give them away. Yeah, I give them away. And someone actually wrote me when I had made the Lucifer set replica. Someone wrote me and asked if I wanted to sell it, and I said no. And they said, if you're offered a lot of money, would you sell it? And I said no, still no. I didn't want to hear the offer even because I got so attached to it. High-rise table is black. Fold my laundry on it. Your high-rise table is black. What's high-rise table? What is that? What's high-rise table? I don't know what you're saying now. I don't know what you're saying. It's good. Folding and laundry. Good. And black and gold is nice together. It's very good colors together. The 80s style. If I could make the 80s style furniture come back again, the one you saw in Dallas and such, oh my goodness, I would do so. I want furniture like that. My laundry on my enemies. Oh. I'm not allowed to fold laundry. Scott doesn't think I'm doing it well enough. I'm not allowed to. Says not sell it, then at least make a small house museum with them. Be nice. What? A small house museum? What do you mean? What do you mean? Mirat, hi, how are you doing? What do you mean by that, Za? I don't understand. What's museum? You mean in my apartment? Like museum, you mean? I didn't understand you correctly. It gives a whole new definition of tie-dye t-shirt. What? And it says you must take forever folding laundry if you won't allow it. No, I'm super quick. He just doesn't think I do it well enough. Says I mean like a corner of a room. Okay, to display your work. Oh, I have them displayed everywhere. They can't fit in just a corner anymore. So the apartment is basically a museum of all my collectibles, autographs, everything like that, and my miniatures. I mean, like, yeah. Thank you for saying hi to everyone, Ron. It's very, very good moderator behavior. I appreciate you. Well, you're nice either way, saying hi to people, but you know what I mean. Disregard. Seems like Tom Sawyer and get Scott to fold the laundry. You sell your work? No, Davey, I give it away. Give it away. I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it. Do you live 2 floors up? No, I live on the first floor. People walk. Haven't you seen people just walk straight out of my window when I had a hobby stream? Yeah, people just walk past there. Look inside the window. Scott coming late. Work? Yeah, he works until 12. There says, it just shows that you have your. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just love, how can I say, my work coming to use. Not use, well, someone appreciating it. I had, I think 2 miniatures or something that I tried to sell. No one wants to buy my miniatures, so I just give them away. It's no point. No trivia today? No, not on Fridays. Take my internship seriously. I see that. I see that. Very good, Ron. You really grew in the part of in your internship. Oh, it should be ground floor then. People may be too tall there. Oh yeah, ground floor. Red, hi, how are you doing? What is that? It's a stick. And it says, I presumed you live in a house. You did the car watching. Oh, you did? Oh, you thought I lived in a house? Yeah, I did before. Making a bookshelf. No, I'm still making a box. Making boxes. And also, to me, I think it's boring to make boxes because it's just repetitive. But it's really nice doing it in stream because it goes automatically. Slower, however, though. But yes, LPL. More boxes for the hillside. Right, Red, I mean, yeah, right. So, hillside. Well, like I said, it's really usable in miniatures, but now I'm making them gray stained wood. So they will look different. Have an amazing day. Same to you, Red. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you everyone for liking stream and new people if you subscribed. Thank you so much. Doing trivia on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I was just too tired to have a cooking stream today. It was no way. Little boxes. Billy says, what's the most difficult thing to make? Stairs. Yeah, stairs. Depending on what sort of stairs. If I make them just because I'm making them from imagination in a miniature I have, then that's fine. It's not a problem. But if I'm making a replica of a movie set, that's a problem. Have you seen Kit Boga on YouTube? I made the replica of his background. That's why I'm asking. And that has stairs. And when it's done like that, then yeah, that's more difficult. A sewing needle. What? Life. What I don't like to do is connect electricity. I really don't like that. And also, I don't like making railings. Nucleus, Stairways to Heaven. A clone? What you're saying. But in the Lucifer miniature I made, that was a lot of stairs. It was 6 stairs. And a lot of railing, and nothing was the same angle anywhere. It was very, very, very challenging to make it. And the stairs in that miniature I did 3 times because I couldn't get them right. And it was 2 that went on each side like that, like they're split and they go down. And so they had to be exactly the same height, right? Not height, but yeah, everything had to be exactly the same when you make 2 stairs side by side. Just mirror opposite from each other. And at that time, I had never made stairs before. And it was, like I said, 6 stairs to make. So I didn't know how to make stairs. I figured it out as I went. I did not have a manual, so. And didn't think to go read how to do it. But I managed and it looked good. Mike, how are you doing? Why nobody wanted to marry you? Now you're expired. Really? Isn't that kind of mean? Why would I marry? Why would I marry? That's when you expire. That's when life's over. When you marry. I don't want to marry. I will pay not to marry. That's how little I will marry. I will pay a yearly fee not to get married. Most difficult things to make is nucleus. Somebody would say that. Omar says, what about no, what brought you here? Did you ever a miniature house or something similar as a little girl? It's not that exciting really. I saw so, these kits that we all don't like. I saw a commercial for them, and I was just, oh, I'll check that out. What is that? So I ordered some kits that I made. And I was just, I'm kind of good at this. Let's just try without the kit. And here we are, years later doing it. That's how it was. So, wasn't anything specific other than that. Ron says, Tony, I helped my son make Nicholas of a basketball. It was pretty cool. Nice. Thank you, Ron. I mean, when did you know that this is what suits you and that you are good at it? Yeah, like I said, I tried the miniature kits. The first one was a disaster. I didn't have a tool. I had the scissor and glue. It was not good. I used the glue. I used this full glue on one small miniature. This one lasts forever now. Because I didn't know, right? I had no clue what I was doing. But I learned from it. And then I was just started doing it for real. That's very mean. It's 2026. No one... no one... See? Omar knows. Like, exactly. Smurf o'clock. You never marry. There you go. Omar hasn't expired. He just chose not to marry. And it's optional. we don't have to. Women these days, men these days, we don't have to. We don't have to anymore. Billy says, okay, we don't never have guests stairs. Really? What would you have guessed? Just I'd like to sit of this topic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Za has expired from this topic. That's not very nice, is it? It's not. It's not. He expires in 24 hours. Good job. That's the best expiration date. Tony says, I feel like they go from stream to stream trying to get banned like some. Yeah, I know. They get like they give it other points, I think, when they get banned. Make outside sets like garden scene. Yeah, you want to see? I just made one though. It's not nice, and I didn't make the trees myself. But that's not my thing though. So this is a replica of of a, what do you call it? Background on a YouTuber. So a YouTuber's channel, Kitboga, he has this as a background, exactly this. So I made a replica of that. And in his, you can see the garden. You can see the garden in the background on his set. I mean his film set that he films at. And so of course I had to make a garden, but I didn't make the trees myself. I'm not that interested in making gardens, but I did it. So yeah, and here's stairs. So replica stairs, not my favorite because it has to be exact. Right. If you've seen Kitboga, you've seen this background before. And also I made when I made a miniature train. This before went around and around, by the way. It's tracks, and I made the train go around and around. But I took the engine out, so it doesn't anymore. So yeah, that's a garden-ish thing with bridges and I don't know if you can see the bridge and mountains and such. Okay. It's very, very simple, so that's not my strong side, I would say. Well, I did some. Giovanni, hi, how are you doing? Really, I appreciate you. I like that name. Cheers. Oh, cheers. What did I get? Someone sent a gift. Who sent the gift? Jerry's here. Thank you so much for lives. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. Cheers, yeah. Cheers. Exactly, I call them basement babies. Once told one to go out more often to make up for his chlorophyll deficiency. Oh my goodness. Love the train. Thank you. What? Later. Very cool, thank you. Some serious work in press. Oh, thank you, Sa. Thank you. Voted for something else. No. So the mode, no. What happened, you see, Tony, is the mode's still inside, but I wanted to connect the electricity easier. So I took out the battery thing with the batteries because I wanted to swap it to a smaller one. I pulled out something that I shouldn't have pulled out. Yeah. So I just took all out. So now it doesn't have any batteries or anything. So if I wanted to start again, I need to connect the electricity. I'm telling you, I don't like connecting electricity, and it went wrong, you see? Yeah. So basically it still has the engine, but no power to it, because I took it out and made a mistake. He says, amazing, you're very talented. Thank you. Sending love. Thank you so much to sending back. Mar says, if you are spiritual and perhaps sensitive, you can be very creative. But if you have nothing to express that through, people often become addicted. Oh, because it has to come out in some sort of energy, you mean, huh? That makes a lot of sense, Omar. Omar's so clever today. Blame YouTube's RIP. Abandoned railroad. Yeah, it's abandoned. I should make it look abandoned now. Oh, seriously. Yeah, but it's a lot of lessons today, Omar. You're very clever. Dennis, hi, how are you doing? Chinese independence. Well, cheers to that. That's all I understood from what you wrote. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're going. So that's what's going on. But what I like the least is making replica sets and anything replica. I like it when it's done. That's what I like, because it's zero creativity. It's no creativity. And sometimes I just want to add just a little bit. I'm thinking, oh, but I can't, because then it's no more replica, right? So it is very much limitations on it. Eating a ham sandwich. Nice. All of them were used. All of them were used, then he says. Used what? Any miniature paint. I can't paint. No, I'm terrible at painting. I can't. It's going to look worse than my starfish statue. Yeah, there's no way. But I made this water closet once, bathroom, restroom, or whatever. It was supposed to be a public. Well, it was a public miniature toilet, I would say, with stalls and everything. And I made it look so shabby. And I want with tiles and everything on the walls and on the floor. And I wanted the one wall to be full with graffiti on it, just full with it. But it's been sitting there half ready because I don't know how to do it. And a friend of mine, he's an artist, and I asked him, can you do it for me? And he said yes, but he never did. So yeah, I started that project for no reason. Smurf is our Smurf is deleting things. Nice, be nice. Yeah, be nice. Exactly. You see, yeah, be nice. There you go. Then it says too. Stop trolling. Yes. Then it's even to take ages doing the whole living room. Yeah, that takes a lot of time to paint indoors. It does. It does. And it's not as creative either, is it? It's not as creative. It's not so much fun. Someone's yelling outside. Yeah. Ground floor. I like that it's ground floor. Because I can just sit and look outside and drink my tea and look at the birds or whatever, you know. I just love seeing people pass by. Be better, exactly. Then he says, I agree, never China. Never China? No, I think it's China's Independence Day or something like that. I didn't understand. I just went with it. Just learn to be nice. What? See? I don't know what you're saying. Ron's going to know what's going on because I have no clue. I just know that grown-up people should be able to behave because it's unnecessary not to behave. You should try and offer good energy to people instead of and just contribute to something in this world, you know, even if it's making someone feel good. It will be your contribution to the world. Doing the opposite shows that you don't have anything to contribute with. And that should not be the way you would want to portray yourself. Contribute humor. Humor is a good thing, Dennis. We like humor. There you go. There you go. There you go. Humor's a good thing. You're in good company then if you have humor. My chat has plenty humor, but they also get annoyed sometimes, and because people come and they are a bit rude sometimes, you see. So yeah. Oh, that we're good. Testing, Dennis is testing. Well said. Tell us a joke. What? Yeah, tell us a joke. And he says, he's ceiling, mops the roof, picks up the food, grills the trash, mows the carpet, vacuums the lawn. Check what's next. Name first son. What? That's so weird. How all dad jokes. Yeah, just go with it, Tony. Go all in with dad jokes now, and you and Dennis can exchange dad jokes. Let's have a competition. Oh my goodness, what did I just say? It's what do you call it when two people are competing? Just dueling. A duel. Dueling in dad jokes. 1, 2, 3, go! We can't wait to see what's going on now. Ron, I feel sorry for you. Ron has things to do. Spill the ultimate dad joke. Have any jokes or just nonsense? Oh, yeah, because that's I figured because I didn't read all of it. Well, I don't know. Well, we shouldn't criticize each other's jokes. Just make a better one, Tony. Make a better joke, Tony. That's all you can do. You run now. Ron gives points. Ron! You're giving points now. Ron's just, what am I doing? Do ASMR and are you all ready for some ASMR? You ready? Are you ready? ASMR. Hope you were wearing headphones. To the people that's not nice. To the people that is nice. You know what my SMR is. Oh, and if that didn't bother you, we do a little bit more. That didn't hurt enough. That's way too muted sound. Let's see if we can do something else. This should hurt. You're welcome. I hope no one heard me from outside yelling you're welcome. Okay, now we know what makes sounds here. Good. Perfect. Oh. You're welcome. Omar, that's a good thing to mention, actually. Anytime I'll provide. Karan, thank you so much for the gift. How are you doing? Thanks so much. A penguin goes into pubs. Has my dad been in here? And says, I don't know. What does he look like? I think he was blue. Also have to whisper in between. Oh my goodness. I don't have a loud enough voice to do that with my voice, Omar. Then sparkles, Candid. Yeah, thank you so much, Kanan. I appreciate you. And that was way too tempting, Omar. But my regular knows now when I say that, take off your headphones. Yeah. Yeah, we're all nice to each other here, except when I'm trolled, then you have ASMR. So it's our new thing. It's our new thing. That will be the cue to take it. It's funny. I have a mugshot. What? Mugshot? Is that a penguin? Now it suddenly got very quiet. Is someone's ear hurting? Is it just mine? I'll just glue this one. I'm just focusing. Just focusing a little bit. This is like a purplish color. It doesn't look like wood color at all, does it? Circus penguins look alike. Inflatable penguins. I didn't get that joke. Yeah, Ron's giving out points to what he thinks the best dad jokes. Ron decides on his own. We hope Ron has humor. Ron has humor. We hope he knows a good dad joke from another. Ron, you giving points yet? Ron's like, no, I didn't sign up for this. This isn't in the job description, he says. Well, you can give yourself points too, though, of course, Ron. In a pool full of humans, a penguin stands out. Oh! Was it about penguins? Seven penguin points. Okay. Penguin jokes, so that's what's going on. Well, 7. Okay, that's random. Sure, I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, talk amongst yourself with your jokes, because I need to focus on this one. To find out where the sticks go. How high they go and such. So yeah, penguin jokes. Perfect. Go ahead. You may proceed. It's not straight either way, though. she should embrace her mistake. She gave me a hug. Oh, blow up penguins. Hey, you really go for it now, huh? Competition. You're having your own trivia night, basically. It evolved to more than a duel. You're all in on it now. You're all in on it. I'll go to the water closet. You'll joke amongst yourselves. I'll also have some tea. That was a mosquito. I think I got it. Or did I? No. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? The penguins sit and I can see why now. Is a joke you didn't get? It used to me not getting any jokes. In English, at least. Push their eggs around. Yeah, they do that too, don't they? So, where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? I don't see any. Or is that a joke? No, it's not. Come on, who's winning? Says, don't they use polished stone to woo their partner? They do? Seriously? Are you serious? That's crazy. That's also a way of doing it. Then we started the penguin conversation. Good job. Now is the silence. Jokes are hard to come by. Jokes I know can't tell on here. So do humans. Humans. Polystones, that's true. That's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah. Exactly. I guess that's kind of weird if you think about it. Hey, isn't it? That is weird. That's so funny. Clever, clever. What time is it? I don't think I'll be streaming for that much longer. I streamed a long time. Earth loves her diamond. Oh, sweet. He's so nice to his wife. I'll just glue this stick and we can all say bye to each other, really. Wow, it's late. Oh my goodness, it's midnight. I thought it was like 9 or something. Wow. Threw. Stone my lover, but never threw stones at her. What? Stones at her? Well, at least you're away from the penguin subject. Moved on. This glue closed now. Doesn't open. What's going on? Is it innocent? What? I don't know what you're saying now. I just heard that I didn't understand the joke. He threw something. At least it wasn't at his wife or whatever it was. I don't disturb me. I'm trying to open the glue. At least I'll pretend I'm very busy over here. It doesn't open. You all do your thing. You all do you. Oh my goodness. Read it again. Wait. I'll just glue this first and run. One moment. One moment. This has to go on before the glue dries. I don't like that color so much. But it's done though. It's done. We have plenty of boxes. Oh my goodness. Okay. What do you need? What do you want? I mean, asked with my love, but never threw stones at her. Never threw stones at her. Well, that's a good thing. So, we didn't understand. What? Okay, never mind. You didn't tell us one of your jokes. Well, they're not like yours. Usually I don't know, I have more irony humor. And in the beginning, when me and Scott were together, he felt offended constantly. He got so mad so often at my jokes because he didn't understand that I was joking. So I'm more of that type of humor, like teasing others, but in a good. I think it's in a good way. Like you use irony or whatever, and I don't know. I think every other sentence I said in the beginning I was just joking, constantly joking, but not telling jokes. Just out of whatever situation, I made a joke. I got used to stop doing that as much because he got so annoyed. We had some arguments about that in the beginning, that's for sure. Ron says, I've been I would never threw stones. I read it, Ron. I read it. Hi, how are you doing? How's everything with you? So that's it, everyone. I can sätta stämmen din. Well, thank you. Tack så mycket. Tusen tack. Yeah, so I'll stop streaming now. that's it, everyone. I had fun hanging out. Oh, Ron, I'll free you. Ron's free now soon. Thank you, Ron. I really appreciate it. I know you had some things to take care of here today, so probably not easy, but I appreciate you. So yeah, have a great night, everyone, or day, and good luck with your painting, Daniel. I have paint in my face. Great. Freedom is the joke. Freedom. I did not get that from that joke. any, including penguins too, of course. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend.